Good ambiguous time of the day, people, and welcome to yet another episode of Disillusioned Plays. I had to think then. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, and stuff.
And stuff. Don't introduce yourself as me this time, though.
I'm not. I'm not going to. So anyway, on the last episode, some court stuff happened. So basically, we had to cast enough doubt on the witness so that then have to bring in the eyewitness, who Edgeworth did not want to bring in because she was a delicate flower and stuff.
Yes.
And anyway, we did that, and we're bringing her in.
Yep.
It's just not a good day, guys. It's not a good day.
It's
But anyway,
one of those days.
But anyway, before we jump in, I'm Pete.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Taylor.
Let's go.
We got
Let's
there.
load the correct save.
Oh boy.
And so yeah, I
that
guess
hairstyle.
I guess before we get started, I should probably apologize to all Canadians and Europeans out there who are or may be getting very offended by this voice that I'm doing. So going into this, I had absolutely no idea that this guy was going to be Canadian. I don't think any of us had any idea. I mean, we don't sit on the wiki, so we were just kind of like, oh, it's a new face. What voice shall I give this guy? I know, we'll do this. But yeah, the game seems really obsessed with trying to make us aware of the fact this guy's Canadian. So apologies for that. I'm not trying to offend Canadians, but apologies.
No, he doesn't think that's what you sound like.
No.
It's just
as for Europeans, I apparently do think that's what you guys sound like. So I apologize. I apologize for my disgraceful accent. But whatever. It's happened now. I've got to keep going. So
yeah. Started so you'll finish.
Started so I'll finish. Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
And I'm probably going to apologize in advance because I think this witness, who we've never seen before,
ever seen before,
probably means that I'm voicing like 3 characters, and you're probably going to get sick of my voice, so I'm sorry.
That's it. It's just basically Disillusioned Plays with just Sarah.
Yeah, just me today. What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth?
Dun dun dun.
What does he mean?
Probably not the actual truth.
Yes, some kind of forged.
Now, let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please, go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons... the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes.
That's
in defense position.
That's the longest card name I've ever heard in my entire life. Defense position.
Oh god.
I mean, he does honestly.
To be fair, if you've seen the effect text on Yu-Gi-Oh cards recently, it's very, very small. Like you can fit a small novella on there.
I mean, honestly, Edgeworth does look like he could be Kaiba's brother.
He could.
He's not far off.
Yes. This is it.
Be cautious, Miss Faye. If one wrong step, and I'll send you to the Shadow Realm.
I'll activate my trap card. Updated autopsy report.
Dun dun dun. Oh my goodness, we never saw that coming.
This is it, Mia. The battle begins here.
I'm gonna be honest, actually. Just although the autopsy report thing is a bit of a meme, he hasn't updated the autopsy report once in this case.
No.
So far.
I have noticed that. Yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of like people
time.
joke about it, but it's like I think it's only really happened once at the start.
Yeah, there's probably still time for it to happen again.
He provided it for the first time, but hasn't updated it.
Yes. Witness, what is your name and occupation? Oh, here she is. She's back. Oh, the butterflies.
It's this woman we've never seen before. Oh, the face.
Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
He's gonna say
he's
something.
He's gonna be lecherous, isn't he?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yep, no, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. Do I have to go on? Can we just not voice the judge? We could just skip the judge's
we all
lines,
have
right?
to suffer through this.
When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as... Oh, God, no!
No! No! No! No!
That is genuinely repulsive.
Yes. That's a word for it.
Like, absolutely repulsive. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with the vomit noises that will no doubt follow this.
Yes.
Yeah. You look as scrumptious as a double and a dozen donut holes. I feel like I want to hurry up.
No! 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 I need a bucket. Where's the bucket? Where's the bucket?
I just like, at what point did the writers not think that this was wrong? Like, why did they not think, like, no, this is going too far?
I mean, they do put witnesses, so they clearly...
That's right. So they make grammatical errors, but I mean, this is just lecherous. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. I'm sorry.
Hey! Not so fast!
Actually, faster, please. Let's get it over with.
Yeah, I need to get out of this court. As I said before...
Maybe that's why Edgeworth didn't want to bring her out. He just knew what everyone was going to like. What she was going to be
He
exposed
knew the judge
to.
was going to want to take a bite of her donut hole.
Oh! Let's not.
Taylor!
No.
No!
The mental imagery.
I'm in physical
What?
pain.
I mean, maybe she's brought in a box of donut holes, and he's hungry.
Yeah. Yes, that's.
I don't know what you think I could be implying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
I feel pain. Physical pain.
Yeah, that'll be the knife. Anyway.
As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Yeah, she might blow away.
Like tissue paper.
Like, oh, yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man.
If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me.
No, he frickin' doesn't.
Sir?
Huh? Yes, my dear?
This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes.
See, I mean, just taken out of context, these lines are awful. Just really, really bad.
Jesus, Joel, phrasing!
I mean, she looks like she's like 12 or something.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
really does.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
I hate this voice.
Why did he? What's the?
he looks like he's having some trouble there.
Yeah. Oh, not at all. It's no trouble at all.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation?
Before the judge passes out.
My name is,
Oh.
Melissa Foster.
Oh, that's weird.
I call bullshit. You ain't no call that
Hey,
Melissa Foster.
editing Pete, put an X to doubt button right over her face.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. I'm not sure what she's going for here, but okay.
Okay.
I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
How could you be so mean?
Oh, you know what? That is what that was. So Mia showing the photo, the gust of wind from moving the photo literally blew her back. That was what that was.
Or the fear of the paper cut.
She
One of the two.
She was terrified that she was going to float away.
Yeah.
That's why she screamed.
Who's more delicate, her or Bagheera?
Oh, Bagheera's our cat, and unfortunately,
I don't
yes.
think he's been mentioned.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure, but yes, Bagheera is one of our cats, and yes,
He
is a literal scaredy cat.
Yeah,
He is. Yeah.
he is a very delicate boy.
He is
bless him.
the most delicate flower. Like,
Yes.
again, if he walks past you while you're sat down and you ever so slightly, I don't know, move
Wiggle
your
a
foot,
toe.
wiggle a toe, exist,
Yes.
anything like that, he will leap out of his skin. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck's with that, But yeah, he's just like petrified of everything. He is a very, very delicate boy.
He's a delicate boy.
Now, see here. What are you doing? Shoving that in her face like that? She's like made of tissue paper. The sharp corners of that photograph may cause her to rip, man.
Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
You could get a paper cut from that. I swear, did he have some sort of like hair tie on?
I don't know. I didn't see it. If you did, I'm sorry.
Did you see it, Taylor?
I did not.
Is he? Okay. I guess I'm just imagining. I swear his hair's tied back.
We're gonna go down a long rabbit hole to find out if this judge has a ponytail.
So, what do you think, guys?
Looking at the sprites.
Put in comment below whether you think he's wearing some sort of like hair tie on. I swear he's got like a little red. What do you call it? I've suddenly forgotten that. A bobble or whatever. Yeah, hair tie. Like, in. So yeah.
Bobby pin.
Bobby
pin.
What?
That's a hair grip.
Okay. So you guys, yeah. So keep your eye out. See if you can spot him. Next time, I will be forced to penalize you.
Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this has taken. Is she staring at me?
Awkward.
Well, not really. She appears to be staring forward.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
at the viewer.
Unfortunately, she's staring
with
at
an
us.
unblinking gaze.
Well, she is blinking, but it's still kind of terrifying.
I suppose she is blinking.
Yeah.
Who are you again?
I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey.
I see. So you are...
What?
I guess there's some background here that we don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Darling, I want a divorce.
Why?
Because that voice, it's just like, it's giving me nightmares. Like, it's just, I'm having like flashbacks. It's horrible. It's just.
Well, you guys are on your own because I am not a divorce attorney.
Wow. Okay. Like, I guess this is a new grounds for divorce now.
Like,
just terrifying,
just like,
sickening voice is the reason for divorce.
Yep. It's just like.
I mean, the thing is, though, right, Pete? It's like if she can forgive you for doing the judge voice and talking about taking a bite of her donut hole, then I think you're obliged to
he's
do
not
it the
wrong.
other way.
He's not wrong.
I guess you've got a good point. All right, fine. You're undivorced.
Overruled.
But that being said, it's making my skin crawl. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed that there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge.
Oh, no, you didn't. You can't see the bridge from what... You can't see the bridge.
Suddenly they just started fighting. And that's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police.
In the mountains.
Yes. Yep.
By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here.
I was standing right over here.
Oh, see? Yeah, I mean, because...
I don't think she would see that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she absolutely would not.
I don't know.
I was standing in a beautiful field, surrounded by tall cliffs.
I mean, yeah, I'm presuming that the X on the bridge isn't like an X marks the spot of where the crime scene occurred. That'll be some kind of support ropes.
It's got to be like a suspension.
Yeah,
like
for
wire.
sure.
Yeah, that's got to be the suspension for the bridge.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was just getting like that's like the only place on the bridge where she could potentially have seen it. Other than that, it's just like nope.
I suppose it depends how far it that thing juts out. I don't know, but it would be tricky.
Maybe. So you took the photo from that location, huh?
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
That's a pink camera.
Yeesh.
That's a pink camera.
I mean, she's very pink anyway.
Oh, what a cute camera. It's just like mine. Just like its owner. Just like its owner. You just don't. You don't say things like that in court. You don't. I mean, you don't say
Which,
that anyway.
what
but...
we don't know is that this is actually Dr. Hottie before he became
Oh,
a doctor.
Oh, it could be. You know what? You know what? You might be onto something.
No. Can imagine Gumshoe's like there in the background, like, "Hey, pal, I think you're."
Except
that's
Gumshoe
illegal."
hit on Mia, which is weird because it's like, you know, me. Not that I would advocate for people hitting on Mia, because that's also would also be weird. But like, you know,
I mean, she is a bit older, but it's still not right. It's not good.
It's just.
I mean, how old is Melissa? Air
19,
quotes.
I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, there we go. So
Ooh.
it's okay, guys,
Oof.
because she is of the legal age in America.
How
Well,
old is
1 year older,
Armando
so it's fine.
again? He's like 27
Armando.
or something.
27.
Good, well remembered.
Wow. And Edgeworth is how old is Edgeworth? 20.
20. Wow.
Oh yeah, that Gumshoe is 26 and looks like he's 40.
Yes, bless him. He really does.
Everyone's so young in this, and then the judge is like,
I mean,
I'm 26. I'm just 26. Why are you looking at me like that?
I can still join the NHL and play the hockey.
Can still join the NHL. So, anyway, all right then. All right. Oh, for some reason I thought you said all righty then. All right then, Miss Faye. Time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again, and you will feel the wrath of my gavel.
oh boy. Okay.
So you know you can't trust her because her eyes are all blurry.
So they're very dark as well.
They're blurry.
Just like her soul.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, stop
Dare
it.
you?
Stop it.
Really?
Kind of sound like voice. It kind of reminds me of Yoshi. Like, yeah. Oh, sorry. It kind of reminds
You
me
don't
of
mind
that.
my pearl voice, though.
Yeah, but that
You don't-
Pearl voice isn't gross. It's just. But I mean, the thing is Pearl is also like 6. No, how old is she now? 8,
9?
something
8
like
or
that. She's
9?
like, she's a little kid. So the voice makes sense. It's also not quite as cutesy, sweet.
Sickly sweet, yeah, I guess.
I mean, but it is very appropriate for Dahlia. I mean Melissa.
So
Who's Dahlia?
yeah, Taylor.
Never
who's
heard
this
of her
Dahlia
before.
character? Never heard of her. So yeah, 2 people up on the suspension bridge started fighting. That's when I heard and took the photo. And right after that, I called the police.
Except there's no fighting in the photo, is there?
No.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. Hang on.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. If Terry Falls isn't the criminal.
If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
I think it was. Isn't.
Oh, I'm not. I swear, I just look like this.
What? Oh, here we go. And then the other
Oh
lecturers.
no!
Be careful, kid. That girl has the judge wrapped right around her little finger. You're gonna have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers.
You're going to have to come up with something really good, Mia.
It's like almost like they kind of Googled what makes a man charming, and then they found those really trashy romance novels. You know, like the ones that have Fabio on the cover, where it's like,
Oh, don't even bring him into it. Jesus.
That is yeah.
But
that's
it's like they always the stereotype is that they call them kitten and everything, and it's just like it's gross. It's just gross.
What they did is they went on. They accidentally stumbled onto fanfiction.net.
Oh god.
And
I mean, I don't know
do
what
we
you
even need
guys.
to say anymore.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I mean, I just go weak at the knees when someone calls me kitten. I mean, just yes.
Kitten.
Oh my goodness. This is why I married you.
I love like the 5-second delay there. It's just stared at me like with dead eyes, like I will kill you. I will kill you. Like you didn't see. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what was it? I showed the photo that shows the crucial moment Yes, the crucial moment
Yeah,
where they were talking.
I mean,
Where they're in a Mexican standoff.
yeah, I mean, that doesn't look like fighting to me, if I'm honest.
It looks like Carmen Sandiego facing down, you know, a guy dressing up as a prisoner for Halloween.
Nice.
Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that
He's just standing there, menacingly.
You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Why is he no?
Why don't?
Why do though? Like he hasn't made the mistake, so I don't know why he let's go. Dope. It's just kind of weird, like it's sort of saying it for her.
I think it's
guess?
it's supposed to be like a sudden realization that something's wrong. Like,
I just. My apologies, young lady, but Ms. Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he?
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. You saw the film, I mean.
What?
what's film?
What is this film?
You ran out of film? What do you mean? Do you mean you ran out of storage space on your
If
SD
you know
card?
what camera film is, you're probably approaching 30. You're welcome.
What do you mean
Or
approaching?
over 30.
Okay, so what do you mean approaching?
This photo was the last one.
What? Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All of the other photos are of the witness herself, playing among the wildflowers.
Who took the photos?
Well, first, let me take a selfie. The witness herself?
Oh.
Then who took the photos?
Oh, there we go. Once again.
Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it.
Oh. No, we're apparently idiots.
Yep,
Just
there we
thinking that
go.
she can't take pictures by herself
No,
without the.
clearly not.
I just love the idea of her frolicking about in the meadow, and she's like holding the camera. There's like
She
her
sets the
arms
timer
all
and then
of it.
desperately runs back out to
Yeah,
the flower field to try to frolic at the
Oh,
right
look!
time.
Oh, look at me!
Look at me
In
frolicking.
nature. Frolic.
Yeah, she's like literally got the tripod stand like a selfie stick trying
Oh, no. The origins of selfie.
to... yeah.
Phoenix Wright. You've heard it here first, guys. This is where it all starts.
So you took photos of yourself?
Because it's an extremely unnatural thing to do. To take
Yeah,
photos.
obviously.
And it's very much like a time capsule, because this is well before that was even a common thing. So it's like taking photos of yourself. That's a weird thing to do. Who would do that?
I remember. Oh, of course you do.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes.
Oh, dear.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know what photos, Judge.
I mean,
really
fortunately, as Taylor suggested, this is a time capsule, so I like to think this is before people started taking pictures of themselves like that.
don't. I hope so.
I remember taking some photos of myself once too.
Oh, that's legal, pal.
Please, no
Oh,
details.
see, Mia's got the idea.
Yeah.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Wait, just a minute.
No. See, he's got his hair's tied up. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so fascinated. In this, but
You're just really fascinated if he's got his hair
I just
tied up.
am. I guess
You're
I
just
am.
gonna have to vindicate yourself by going back when you're editing this and
Yes.
pausing it when he tilts his head.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, huh?
Why didn't she just swap out like the memory card, bro?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
When did that
course.
on guard get here?
Oh, yeah.
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 Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, hang on a minute, Edgeworth.
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
for
sake.
goodness sake.
What the heck? Yes,
What?
because that's something that you can present in
Yes,
court as
it
physical
is.
evidence.
Let me just burn the images from your retina onto a projector here.
I'm not sure that's how it works, pal.
Just like a
That's good.
very overstated way of explaining something mundane. you know?
Yes. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
No, he's a moron. Oh, very well done.
Perhaps then you can explain the process by which your neural impulses were carried to your muscles, then thereby engaging a forward motion that carried you into this hall. By which I mean, tell us about how you walked into the courtroom today.
Oh, very well then. Let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Ugh.
Oh boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
Yeah, apparently, and sweet treats. Ha!
Oh,
It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
yeah.
Handsome Squidward.
As a Squidward, yes. Yeah, it's sickening.
That's something we all agree on.
I agree,
Yep.
Mia. Well done, well said. Jesus' pictures take. Then I noticed there were two people standing on the suspension bridge. Suddenly they started fighting.
Victim
The
turned
victim
around
turned around and tried to run away.
but she only got about 10 yards before she was stabbed
But
in the back.
the bridge
But wait.
was out!
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bridge was out.
And 10 yards is kind of far, right? She wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
let's
see
have a
around that cliff thing.
That's 30 feet. 30 feet, because
That's
3 feet is a yard.
Yeah, like there's the 5 yards like marker there as well. That is a 10
yeah,
yards.
she absolutely would not. If she'd have.
Because they were right close to
Unless
where it's
she
out.
pulled a wily coyote and was able to briefly ignore the laws of gravity to run across the. Although no, she would have then run across,
Realized.
looked down, realized there was nothing there, and then kind of waved goodbye before going.
Yes.
And then,
Splat.
like, of course, a small donut-shaped cloud.
Yes.
Which
Can we
is
stop talking about
weirdly
donuts,
ties
please?
in.
Please, no more donuts, please. Please stop.
I don't know what's going on with the donuts thing. Anyway, but anyway, so I imagine she'd have got hold of a tripod, got the camera on the tripod, and she's like stood
Leaning
right
it
at the
out.
very edge, holding the camera on its tripod out.
No,
around
she
the corner.
she's wall climbed around that edge there.
Oh, she's actually like a proficient climber.
Yes,
Of course,
And
makes
then-
sense.
using her daredevil skills, one-handed, taking the photo with the other.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, supports are for pussies. So right, so hang on a second. She was 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back. Oh, it's the same one again. So, are we pretty sure it's the picture then?
It's gotta be. Yeah, she's
Oh,
not.
for
I
goodness
think
sake.
so.
Sorry.
Pete's
Stop
getting a bit-
clicking
getting
when you
happy.
get to the end,
It's
Peter!
because when you press, so it's the
Getting a
left
bit
and right
click-happy.
keys, right? You press left and right, and then when you get to the last one, if you press right again, it then advances, like, it
Yeah.
does the other thing, so.
It's gotta be. Yeah, because she's not gone 10 yards, because there isn't 10 yards between them.
Let's do a safety save, but
Yeah.
take that, you pain in the bum.
Witness, your testimony is a joke.
What? But I just...
It sounded so legitimate when I was rehearsing it this morning.
When I was rehearsing in the mirror...
When I was writing my note cards, it seemed really good.
Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry. I'm going to have to penalize you for this.
You can use my beard to dab the tears from your face if you would like.
Oh,
Taylor,
no! No!
Oh, it
Ew.
turns out his beard's made of sponge.
Ew!
I mean, it is the same color.
It's a chamois leather.
Ah!
ShamWow.
Shamwa.
Sham beard.
My
Shambid.
ShamWow beard. Sorry.
Okay. One short testimony and two bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You'll say there were two contradictions?
Were you paying attention? It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge.
Oh, so X really does mark the spot.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then,
Whamp whamp.
Oh, sorry.
She would have hit a dead end. Oh.
You said 10 yards, but she couldn't even have ran 5. Because Dusky Bridge has collapsed on that side.
Dun dun. That scream.
Sorry.
It's kind of funny. What does this all mean?
Keep up, Judge. It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness has told a charming little lie.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the courts.
This is no way to start the relationship, young lady.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Edgewood.
If you would take a look at this updated autopsy report.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
There's one major mistake in this diagram.
Oh, not the autopsy
I'm gonna
report.
What did you
update
say?
the diagram. Oh, what are you referring to? I love how it's just that's what she said.
Yes. It's all because this diagram was made... I've updated the diagram! It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So, you're saying...
I mean, oh no, hold up. Do you need a blueprint of a bridge to tell you that it shouldn't be out?
Well,
Like, what would finding the blueprint have done?
Yeah, exactly. It would have shown a complete bridge. Yes, I'm going to make it where it purposely doesn't have half of it.
I don't know.
Weird, edgy design
Maybe
choice.
it was a design choice.
A weird, edgy design choice, eh? You could say an edge-worthy...
Jinx.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. A weird, edgy boy design choice. Edgy wedge.
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident. That's ridiculous! You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo.
Oh, I was going to say about the photo, yeah. I wondered
he's
if
not
you
wrong.
Pictured it. Son of a...
I apologise to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
I just thought that I would obscure the truth for a
Yeah.
bit. For no reason.
I had it here in my
particular.
pocket all
When
along.
I said brutal truth, I didn't mean that I was going to tell the truth. I meant I was going to tell a half-truth in a manner that was brutal.
That guy is good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, all right. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
He's more oily than a dark roasted coffee bean that's been left to sit in a bag for 3 months.
He's more oily than a coffee prepared with a French press.
What?
Coffee
Don't you mean a cafetiere?
A cafetiere.
French press.
What? That coward.
Well, Miss Faye, it seems like you've once again made a reckless accusation.
Hmm?
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No. It wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was the witness actually saw.
Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
She says with a big smile. I'm really struggling. Grin.
Wink.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
No, we aren't.
There we are. There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms.
In his big, strong...
With the ball and chain,
With
I
his
guess.
ball and chain.
In his big, strong, burly arms.
Then he
No, I did.
then he carried her over to the car.
Which I could see really clearly from my position behind that ridge.
Yeah.
I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden.
In the car.
Well, hold up. They're on a bridge. Couldn't he have just he could have just nudged her the body over, just kind of
Yeah,
like
but
an ice cube,
yeah.
like kicking an ice cube under the fridge.
But
just nudge it into
kicking
falls
an ice
off.
cube under the fridge. That's what Taylor does in his house. It's like, oh no, oh there's dirt in our kitchen. Just kick it under the fridge. It's fine.
Isn't that what everyone does? I mean, if you can't see the dirt, then it's basically
Totally
clean.
It doesn't
fine.
exist.
Totally fine. That's how like actual restaurant kitchens work.
Oh.
But no, I mean, what if there was like a big twig in the river, and as the body fell down, it like got caught on the twig and doesn't float anywhere. She's like, damn it, you know.
Well, that's when you'd have to let the piranhas do the rest.
Well, yes.
He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge.
But why not? There you go.
Well, I mean, on top of them, well, because it's kind of exposed up there.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
So she's basically just admitting to lying.
Yeah, it seems that way. It sounds a bit iffy, doesn't
Sorry,
it?
I'm only supposed to talk. I'm not supposed to fabricate things in the middle of my cross-examination. Gosh, darn it!
You're not.
That's what the prosecution has to do.
Oh, wait. So that's what Edgeworth maybe asked you to do.
Mm.
Huh? Witnessing such violence must have been difficult. Would you like a shoulder to cry on, my dear?
Or a beard.
Oh.
Or be.
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts this testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that!
Oh well. Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. And they make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, Miss Faye. Your
Still want that latte though.
You owe me.
So we'd better finish up quick because I need to make it before closing time.
All right, Miss Faye. Your cross-examination, if you please.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack.
Dun, dun, dun.
Living la vida mocha.
Oh my god. Oh, Taylor, no. Okay. So what was it? So hang on a second.
Yeah, I
So there's the carrying it to the car, which is weird because obviously
kick her over the edge, surely.
how would he even? I mean, that is a good point as well.
Because there's a river. You could, like, dump her there. So it makes... But also, like, how the hell has she
Hang on.
seen that car? Because
Hang on.
she can't.
Let's make a save. I'm gonna try this one first. Right over the car. You didn't know there was a car there, so. Oh.
No,
We
no,
might have to
it's not.
press, maybe.
Oopsie.
Oh, but
Okay, hang on. Wait, so you said about pushing her off the bridge?
That would...
yeah, because that's another way he could have made sure the body stayed.
It would have
hidden,
it
just-
would have been the more sensible option, because like if the river's got a strong current, then it'd carry the body away and they'd never find it.
Yeah, I guess there is that. It's just weird, right? Because where they're saying the first thing about, oh yeah, he carried her over to the car, but then like, how did she know the car was there? Because you can't see it. Like there is a clear.
No, I know. It's
Yeah,
that's the thing that bugs me. But
Well,
should we
okay.
press her on some?
Hang on. We'll try this one, and then if it doesn't work, we'll press, because maybe there's a new statement we need to get or something. What was it? Couldn't just leave it on the bridge, but the map. Oh.
No.
Huh, okay. Oh, sorry, I meant this one, wasn't it? It's the only way you could make it stay hidden.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
It's alright,
yeah.
I'm an idiot. It's me, I'm a complete idiot. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Don't need to press. Nice.
A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Huh?
Huh? Well, what is it? Tell us. Tell the court your extremely amazing findings, Miss Defense Lady. I don't pay attention to your name because you're not like a cute donut
You're
that
not
I want
attractive.
to eat. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're not.
I kind of am.
I need a bucket. Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
Oh, see, I don't remember what he pointed out about the river. Oh, how convenient. A flashback.
Flashback!
Of course,
there we
yeah.
go. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current.
Oh, yeah, well, if we'd have remembered
go.
that, then we probably would have worked it out immediately, but we're all forgetful.
Most bodies that fall in there are never recovered.
Ever.
Oh wow, that was very specific, Edgeworth.
It's like, I know,
It's like then
because
he comes back, he's like, actually, if you'll take a look at the map, there was a mistake. You can't prove the river was there that day, can you? Can you?
I just like it's the whole like yes I know that there's a really strong current there because that's where I bury all of my hatchets,
Oh,
all of
God.
my murders. Oh, did I say that out loud? I was just joking, obviously.
You
I
don't
meant-
get to become the lead prosecutor at the age of 20 without disposing of a few bodies.
Yes, of course. I mean
Yes.
purely hypothetically.
How do you think I got here in the first place?
Purely in the name of science and education only.
Yeah, we got a lot of weird moitas since Mr. Edgeworth started being the prosecutor and whatnot, but he told me not to look into it, or he'd cut my salary. So
You
I'm
wouldn't-
kind of
it's like-
between a rock and a hard place, pal.
Hey, pal, you wouldn't believe it. Ever since Edgeworth got made the head prosecutor, we found so many more murders than we found before. There never seemed to be any, and yet now, like, so many murders have been reported.
He always
no
seems to be
bodies.
the first at the scene of the crime. Like he's really good at sniffing that out.
What could I say? I'm a genius. So you're right, look.
Excuse me.
Don't die on me, please.
Oh goodness. Right. Sorry.
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River...
Then it was Edgeworth who did it.
How did you know there were 10?
It was
I mean,
Edgeworth. It's a very specific number.
Are you spying on me?
You can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body into the water.
Order! Order! It's really weird to say order in that accent. Order! Well, I call it an accent. That excuse of a voice. I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. If you say it like that, it makes it sound like you're a serial killer. And I don't like the idea of a defense attorney being a serial killer. However, I wouldn't put it past the prosecution.
what about the prosecutor?
I wouldn't put it past the prosecution. Yeah, but I must admit it does seem odd not to have thrown the body into the river. Ooh! Well, Mr. Edgeworth...
should have thought of that one for when I carried out my murders. It's usually just poison people.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what would you do?
How sad.
I'm sad.
Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My
Yeah,
point...
what are you talking about?
I'm getting to the point in my own mystical time.
Say. My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Neither does the witness's statement.
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems like your assertion is without...
Assertion.
Apparently, I can't speak. Yeah! I'm cracking up, guys. This is it. No, Miss Faye, it seems like your assertion is without merit after all.
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
It is true, but
Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car?
how would the witness know
Can you
this?
prove the car was there that day, Edgeworth?
That's certainly...
Can you even prove there was a trunk?
That is certainly consistent with what the witness has told us.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw.
Only what
Only.
you saw.
Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again.
Who is he talking about? All right,
Armando.
I'll do my best.
Armando.
Hey,
I'm no lady.
only on Tuesdays.
I'm a man. It's right in my name, Armando.
Except on Tuesdays when my name is Gertrude.
Gertrude.
He stabbed her and picked her, put her in the car, carried her over the car.
The killer broke into the
Now,
trunk
how
of
did she
the
see
stolen
that,
car.
though?
Yeah,
That's what you guys were talking about earlier.
you couldn't just see the. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know how she'd see the car or know that it's stolen or.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think? Should we present something? I mean,
It's got to be that
Is it the
again
map,
because
you
she
think?
couldn't see.
Yeah, I don't think she could have.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Done what?
Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into.
Like not giving me her phone number before she leaves.
Stop.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes?
Yes. And
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way.
There we go.
That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly have seen the killer's car.
You done messed up.
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However,
But you cannot prove it was there the day of the murder.
however, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
It's just it's a 2-foot outcropping of rock. It looks
Yeah.
very big on the map,
It
but
does.
it's actually just a waist-high wall.
Yeah.
that's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see the car just fine.
Phew.
I'm so sorry, but
See-
that just doesn't wash.
See, I feel like if it was a really shallow hill, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be shaded like that. It wouldn't
No.
have that really
No,
distinct
it wouldn't
sort
be,
of
No, it wouldn't.
chamfered edge.
Or
would it?
or
It
a
would-
shadow as well.
Yeah.
It's got,
oh yeah. I didn't
it's
even.
got its own shadow.
I didn't even see the shadow. But yeah, it would look. You wouldn't see if it was a really shallow hill. On this diagram, it probably wouldn't even be like you probably wouldn't be able to make it out. It would just
And
be the same sort of color
You'd
as
think
the rest.
the edge
Well,
corresponds
because it's like
in
shaded
line
the
with
same way
bridge.
as the cliff, right? Which is like a 40-foot drop down to the river.
Yeah.
So clearly, it's got to be at least a little high, unless the whole thing is actually just like a little pond or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And then a shot would have been upwards, not like almost directly in line with where she was standing. Okay. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story.
Oh yeah. See, there you go.
Ah, there we are.
Yep.
You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. But the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Like a giant wall of jelly
Yes,
or jello.
Jello.
Ah. So it is.
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But still, you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
No!
There's the gust of wind from the photograph.
Careful. Order in the court. What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo? Ballyhoo?
Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
Oh yeah, that washes. That's there you go.
really, yep. Oh yeah,
Through the
decisive.
rock.
Decisive
Irrefutable evidence.
Yep.
That's it.
Because the
Guilty.
thing is, right, though, that how would he even have made that case? Because where would she have seen the car? Either
Yeah.
through the rock or on the bridge,
Exactly.
basically.
Yeah. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh.
Mr. Judge,
What is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Oh, that's totally fine. Then let's just do things again and go from there. Douche.
Hey, wait a minute! You can't just say that!
Yes, he can. Yes, you can.
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Apart from me.
Yes, indeed, quite true. You know what they say? To err is human, to forgive, divine.
What?
No, they don't say that, do they?
What?
I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here in exchange for a phone number.
What? That's not fair!
Ha! Save the tears for later, kitten.
Mr. Armando?
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward.
But
You know, when I'm driving to get here, I don't use my rear view mirror at all. That's what counts. I go straight ahead.
You don't drive down.
If I die, then I die.
You don't,
Someone else dies, then someone else dies. But you gotta go forward, no matter what.
kitten. You don't drive down the freeway in reverse. You go in 5th gear at top speed the whole way.
But that wasn't fair.
Okay, kitten. You need to relax. Then you need to remember. The other
Telling someone who's
No.
stressed to relax is the least effective tactic that has ever been done, ever.
It's really weird the way that sentence is structured, isn't it? The whole like, first you need to relax, then you need to remember ... Capital T, the other kitten's testimony. It's just like, you know, and then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony. It's like it just
Yeah.
it's just what? Why? Huh?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
So tell me, how did she know that? How did she know he broke into the trunk?
Ah,
Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, you're gonna have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Well, then your testimony's about as useful as decaf coffee when you're on your 5th day awake. You're trying to drive 500 miles home.
Down the freeway, 500 miles an hour.
Down the freeway.
Down the freeway.
Without your rear view. My car doesn't even have a rear view mirror or side mirrors. I smashed them all out.
It's perfectly streamlined.
Anyway. Well, witness? Witness?
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk. Because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain they were scratch marks from where he broke into
Yeah,
it.
but how would you have seen
how
any
would
of
you have
this?
seen it?
What? Let me see that photo. I mean, I can see.
Boop.
Yeah,
I mean, there is some, but like, how would you see it though?
She know?
But she still wouldn't have been
Oh,
able to see it.
No, it's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. It is obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? Satisfied?
No.
Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied?
Judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't
She couldn't
work.
have seen the stinking
Yeah.
key.
Hell yeah.
Melissa Foster. It looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
Betrayal.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see these scratches?
Those.
I messed up. I'm sorry.
I
just rolled with it.
It's okay, good. It's okay, good.
Finally! I finally got her.
Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here.
There's
That
a
coffee shop's
latte
gonna be-
with my name on it.
It's gonna be closing soon. You better hurry it up.
And then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself. There's a little thing, just off topic. Before, like when Edgeworth is like getting all cocky and he points, he closes one eye. I kind of like the fact it's a little nod to Von Karma.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
yeah.
Von Karma does the exact same thing. And he's obviously very influenced by Von Karma at this point because he's his mentor.
Yeah, so
It's only just
he's
like-
I'm
copying
so
it.
proud.
I'm so proud of you.
So he's
Yeah,
he's like literally like copying him.
Yeah, because I'm looking at like how he points, and then I've seen him like close his one eye, and I'm like, that's what Von Karma does.
Well,
I was
and you'll
hoping he'd do
notice
it
too
again.
that his outfit right now is actually a closer representation or
Yes.
closer in appearance to Von Karma's suit
Yes.
than it is like later on. Because if you know, like the later Edgeworth doesn't have the kind of fancy lapels and everything.
No.
But right now he does.
Yeah.
I think that's actually the jacket that's in his office, like that's on the
Yes. I
that
think
was
it
like
is.
framed.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay.
there is what. Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry, off topic. I know. It was just a little thing that I'm like, huh. It just reminded me when Edgeworth
No,
came
it's
up
good.
again.
It's good.
Your Honor, there's
Deep lore.
deep lore. Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was
She happened to be passing by.
she
Oh.
put the corpse in
She
there
put the
herself.
corpse in herself.
Or she's the owner of the car. Oh.
Oh, this is
Oh,
deep.
this is hard.
Deep. It's a difficult one actually. I don't think she'll have put the corpse in herself because she's got she's like I don't know. Look at those arms.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? Theoretically, she could have set the timer on her camera to capture the people on the bridge. And she then could have been there at that point to put the body in the car.
Oh, this is difficult because it's plausible to be any of
Because
them.
there's no way she happened to be passing by.
yeah, it feels. I was gonna
I
say,
don't think it could have been her car either, because she wouldn't have. That would have come up, right? Surely it would have come up if it had been stolen.
Yeah, they should.
So
have
it's
known
got to be
whose
that she
car
put the
it is.
corpse in herself.
Gotta be.
Jeez.
Wow. All right then. Well, let's see.
She'll have had the butterflies do it.
They just she tied strings to them.
Yeah. There's only one way the witness could have had a chance to see those scratches.
Yes. What is it? Yeah, I suppose if it was her car, then there'd kind of be a bit more of a.
They'd have known whose car it was, surely.
Well, and if it was her car, she wouldn't have needed to scratch it to open it, unless
Yeah.
she was trying to frame the guy, I
Yeah,
guess.
which I guess.
Yeah,
is
there
a
is
very
that.
obvious one, isn't it?
Though here's the thing: if he stole the car to begin with, then he would have had the keys to open it. I guess unless he hotwired it, but even then, usually cars have like some. Anyway, I'm overthinking it.
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself, the person who really hid the body in the trunk of the car that day was Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's That's ridiculous. I could never.
Look at my arms. Do I look like I could pick anybody up?
It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that.
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key.
Oh,
There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light. Oh, yes, yes. Which means that the key would have still been inside the ignition.
Huh.
Oh, I see.
It's really weird. Like, so why?
Ding!
Why is all this happening then? Because it's like, what? What? She snapped the picture of them on the bridge, and then at some point between then, she breaks open.
oh,
the
you know
car.
what? You know why? Why? The reason why is there was the letter there that said that was going to tell Dahlia when it was going to happen, right? Tell her this time, the whole truth must come out. Falls at 4:30 p.m. So
Yeah.
what she will have done is she will have gone there beforehand, set the camera timer to snap at 4:30 p.m., then gone around and to stuff the body in there. I don't know why she wanted her sister dead, but you know.
But it's just.
I'm sorry, not her sister, because this is Melissa Foster, not Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Sure, it will all become clear.
In the next episode, I'm sorry guys, we're out of time.
Dang it.
So yeah, if you like this train wreck of a show, then feel free to like this video, give it a nice thumbs up.
Yeah.
Of course, you could always subscribe to our channel if you really like us, and that would really help us out. It's nice to get the word out there and all that.
Yep.
And if you ring the little bell, then you'll get notified whenever we put a new video up.
Yep.
Pete,
And-
you've got to be careful. You're starting to sound a little disillusioned.
Oh!
It's almost like it's in the name. And yeah, you could do a happy dance
Yay.
just to make Sarah happy. And with that, I guess we're done. So yeah, bye.
See you later, guys!
We're sorry.
Take care, everyone.